So I've seen it happen quite a bit recently, and I gotta tell you, some of you guys are really messing up when it comes to how you're acting in Thailand. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's another lovely day down here on Jomtien Beach. Today's video, we're covering kind of a hot topic, kind of got a hot take on it. It's something that I've touched on a little bit in some previous videos, but I've never really gone fully into depth or explained why this is actually a thing. In today's video, I'm gonna help you out and maybe help you avoid some trouble when you get here, maybe help you make a better decision at a certain time, and all in all, just keep you out of trouble so you can experience your best experience while you're in Thailand. Let's get it started. Man, it is a cloudy, windy day down here on the beach. Usually, I'm kind of bummed on that. I'm a bit like, you know, I like the sun, of course. I like the sunny beach days. But for the past week or so, there's been a major heat wave in Thailand. It's been crazy hot here. I know it's been even worse in Bangkok. I saw a post yesterday. I think it was up to like 45 degrees Celsius in Bangkok, which I could not even imagine. But to get back on topic, this is something that I've seen happen pretty frequently, especially over the past few weeks, which is funny because the first 6 months or so that I was here, I really never saw it happen. So I really didn't think that it was much of a thing. I had heard about it, but I didn't really see it firsthand, which is another big reason I didn't talk to you about it. But over the past few weeks, that has definitely changed. So if you're planning on coming to Thailand, whether it be just for a vacation or moving here, you're doing your research, which you obviously are because you're watching these videos, so good on you for that. And I asked you to explain Thai people to me in a nutshell, of course, a generalization in one word. More than likely, you would say nice or friendly, which is absolutely true. Now, I can't say that I wouldn't agree with you on that, but another one that I would probably throw in there, maybe bump it to 2 words. Another big thing to really explain Thai people in one word is proud. Now, I know if you're coming from the West, that word can kind of get a bad rap sometimes. It could be like prideful or too proud, means you're not willing to listen to other ideas or anything like that. But when it comes to Thai people, I think it totally changes the dynamic of that explanation. Now, of course, Thailand has a very rich culture. You may not know, but Thailand is the only southeastern country that has never had a colonized power from the West kind of come in and just kind of change things. So, of course, this has helped them keep on to their culture for thousands of years, hold on to their traditions. Of course, there is a little bit of influx from the Western world with travelers and everything, but for the most part, Thailand has not changed when it comes to their customs, how they act, how they treat each other, how they treat others. And this has built a tremendous amount of pride in them and their country and everything that they stand for, which makes sense if you really think about it. Oh man, I said it in one of my recent videos, but it has definitely slowed down here in Pattaya. It's getting towards rainy season again, which is the low season here, summertime, and that's when a lot of the travelers do leave. I know a lot of expats personally that really enjoy it because things do slow down. It's not as busy, you can get in restaurants easier, traffic's not as bad. And when I got here, I didn't have a, you know, a difference. I didn't have a scale of what it was actually like busy compared to not busy. When I got here, it was slow, and then it kind of slowly got busy and I didn't really notice the difference. But then all of a sudden, it seems like a couple weeks ago, everybody, boom, just left. So if you might be able to tell, especially if you watch some of my recent videos, if you look at the beach road, granted today's a cloudy day, not as many people out, but traffic is nowhere near what it's been. All the restaurants are definitely slower, which is a bummer for the Thais, of course. But me being the somewhat selfish American that I am, it is nice to be able to go in and just be able to get food whenever I want and not have to wait too long. And I will do my best to tip well and try to make up the difference. At this point, you're probably saying, okay, Tempus, we get it. Thais have a big sense of pride. What does that have to do with today's video? Well, something that comes with that pride is a big thing here in Thai tradition. You might have heard of it. It's called saving face. When you're a prideful person, I'm sure you know, you don't really want anything to kind of mess that up. You're proud of who you are, where you come from, how you feel, what you think. So there's a lot of times when Thais will get into altercations that they will just either try to avoid it, absolutely, or they will stick their head out and definitely make you regret coming across them. Okay, so I realize vague statement is a little vague. Okay, Tempus, well, what does that mean? Either they won't do anything or they'll make you regret it. Well, one thing to think about, if you've done any research on Thailand, which like we said, keep it up, you're doing a good job, you'll know that the Thai national sport is Muay Thai, the art of 8 limbs. Now, once again, you're probably saying to yourself, well, of course, Tempus, I mean, everybody knows that Muay Thai comes from Thailand, but if you've never been to Thailand, you might not understand the level of integration that Muay Thai has into the Thai culture. Now, when we say it's the national sport, so especially I can only really compare it to America, obviously, because that's where I grew up. So if you live in America, you'd say probably either baseball or football. Kind of split between the two. Let's say 50-50. Let's say baseball and football are the national sports of America. So think about every guy that you come across in America. How many of them played football or played baseball at some time in their life? Really think about that. And like we said earlier, Thailand is the only country in Southeast Asia that's never been colonized. So combat sports and their toughness is something that they're very proud of. So you think about that, on top of it being the national sport, almost every single kid, teenager, grown man here has done Muay Thai at some point in their life, whether it be at a low level, competing, whatever it may be. And the professional fighters will have up to 300 fights before they even turn 20 years old. And if you've ever been in combat sports yourself, you'll know that that is an amazing amount of fights. These fighters, this is their entire life. It's all they do. It's train, 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 fight, fight, fight for years and years and years at a time. Some of the highest level fighters here have been fighting for over 30 years. All right, Tempus, you talked about Thais being prideful. You talked about Muay Thai. What does that have to do with the title of this video? Well, something that I want you to think about if you come to Thailand. If you've ever been, you know, the go out and party, drinker, kind of hothead type, maybe not even a hothead, but you've gone out a couple times, gotten into some scuffles, and, you know, kind of just had to throw some fisticuffs with somebody. I'll tell you right now, that is the #1 way to have a absolute terrible time in Thailand. Not only, like we discussed, is probably 90% of the guys you're gonna come across a literal trained fighter, taught how to throw elbows, taught how to kick you in the head, taught how to knee you in the stomach. 1, he's probably gonna beat you up. 2, even if you beat him up, he's gonna come back with his friends. 3, even if you beat all of them up, they're gonna come back with more friends. And then even after that, if somehow, some way you beat up all these guys because you're just the baddest dude on the block, police are gonna come, and guess what they're gonna do? The biggest piece of advice that I can give you in pretty much all aspects of visiting Thailand is Thais stick together, 100%. They're not separated like we are in America. They don't have all these little cliques and groups. For the most part, 9 times out of 10, Thais are gonna stick together, especially if they see you as a foreigner causing trouble. Now, I know some people can be inclined to think, oh, I have money, that means I can just essentially get away with whatever I want. And sometimes, yes, Thailand can be a pay-to-play type of country, maybe comparable to like Mexico, places like that. But when it comes to scuffles, when it comes to altercations, even just arguing or yelling at store clerks or servers or anything like that, you're gonna lose the bout every single time. Now, I'm sure this video is probably not gonna pertain to about 90% of my viewership, because judging from the comments and all the interaction that I get, all you guys seem like very level-headed, intelligent people. But I know sometimes some people, especially when you're on the sauce, people can get a little irritated, or when you're paying money for things and it doesn't go your way, it's easy to get frustrated. But all I can tell you is realize where you are, realize you're in Thailand, realize you came here to have a good time, you came here to relax. You didn't come here to be upset. That's why you left wherever you left. So just stick to your guns and refuse to be anything but happy. Side note, quite a few of you guys have been asking about live streams. So if you don't know, if you didn't watch some of my recent videos, I actually just moved into a new condo, so I'm going through the process, getting Wi-Fi, getting the stream set up, all that good stuff. I'm expecting in the next week or two, right now it's the first week of May, in the next week or two I should be set up. I'm trying to improve the aesthetic a little bit so it's a little more pleasing on the eyes for y'all. But live streams will be back this month, and we'll be back to our normal twice a week schedule. Q&As if you want to learn about YouTube, living in Thailand, digital nomad, how to make money online, all that good stuff. Go ahead and check that out. As always, thank you for tuning in to Tempus TV. I hope I could answer a few questions for you. If you'd like to learn a little bit more about some Thai etiquette, maybe some things like that, go ahead and click this video that's on screen right now. Maybe this side, I don't know. I'm the worst YouTuber ever. I hope you guys have a great day. We'll catch you in the next one. Daily content is back.